of tea, anyone? Hello, and welcome to this little impromptu episode, because it's the first of the month and I usually clean my smalls, all my delicates, including my crockery that's in my display cabinet in my dresser. And there's usually a few things that I look out for when I go out retro hunting. Normally it's shirts, either short or long sleeve, jackets, which is ridiculous because I've got so many jackets. I mean, how often do you wear jackets? But one of those things. And crockery. Yeah. Bit of a curveball, that last one. Doesn't kind of fit in, does it? I know, it's strange. Especially tea and coffee sets, because I never liked tea or coffee when I was a kid. I was always Dean the milk boy. Glass of milk for Dean. My brother's only a couple of years older. He'd have a cup of tea, my parents would have tea or coffee. But I never got into that until about 20 years ago, when the kind of coffee culture hit our shores in the turn of the new millennium. Until then, varieties were down to some bee celebrity shaking a fist at beans. Yeah, not to my taste. So I'm thinking, why then? Why is it that I like crockery for some reason? And I'm thinking back to the weekends when we were forced to go and visit our grandparents. Where you just want to stay home on weekends, play with your toys instead of hanging out with old people. Obviously I've changed my views on that, and hence why I've got a lovely memory of crockery, because I used to remember all of the lovely crockery sets that my nans and granddads had when they used to come out, especially my nans, with the cakes and teas and my nan's cheese scones. And even the saucepans with all the little flowers on and stuff that would be up on their shelves. And that obviously stuck with me. So I just love looking out for them. And I love the certain colours. And I was thinking about my parents that had a beautiful coffee set in their display cabinet. And I thought, there's not much else they've got that's really heirloom. So I went round there, I think it was last year, and said to my dad, where's that coffee set? Just sort of making a little inquiry about it. What one's that? You know, the one in the display cabinet. Oh, that. We eBayed that a couple of years ago. Great. Thanks, Dad. So I thought, right, I'm not going to be deterred. I know what colours I like. I'm going to go out and source my set, my heirloom. And I found this beautiful set. It's that biscuit colour, which I love. And it's got that glaze that's just coming off. So where it's just kind of drip down slowly, get dark bits and light bits and makes it jump out. It's absolutely gorgeous. And I got this whole set. You know, look at that. Beautiful. I was going to go for the real colourful ones, the white background with all the prints. Still might do, you know, down the line, but I thought, no, I'm going to go with what I want. Didn't seek it, it seeked me. So this set was in a large charity shop in Northampton, which I've mentioned before, and I will do another episode of Northampton. It's got some great places there to get some good finds from. And this was the Salvation Army, I do believe. So they had a huge section of all second-hand furnitures with all the clothes and whatnot. And this set was in there for like under 30 quid, whole set. And I love it. And it's a, let me get the name right, it's a Kilncraft ironstone. Late 60s, going into the 70s. Again, it's just what I wanted for me. It's just a kind of treat for me. Now, I did also notice these. How gorgeous is that? Which is similar to my parents. I thought it was very close, but it's not. Again, this is actually quite popular. Very much the same as this. You can still pick these up. You might even have one yourself or whatever. You can still see them around. And these do pop up as well, which I managed to get a little set of 4. So cute. And I found a little jug to go with it. Northampton again. This one was in a little retro vintage fair. Really cool place. So this I wanted to get because it reminded me of my parents. Just before I saw the other set, and I got them from a stall in Spitalfield. And I thought, if I'm going to do myself a neat coffee without any of the creams and stuff, even though I got a little cream jug, just a nice little pick me up little espresso. That's what I got these for. So I kind of got the little link to my parents there. You know, I really loved it, especially with the white interior there. Catches the light well. But I also found another little tea set, and it's my daily tea set. Now this is in a little charity shop in my high street. I saw it, I fell in love with it. Now, do you recognise those stripes? You retro little seekers, you. Now, if you do, like me, you'll recognise it being on sides of cars, especially my dad's Mark 1 Ford Escort. He had one of those. Go faster stripes. It's exactly like the pattern of it. I had to get it, especially because it's got that colour. That kind of biscuit colour. It's my kind of colour. It's that cream, beige. Oh, just love that. And, of course, how can I forget my little mugs, which, of course, sits up on my little shelf. You've probably seen from my little intro little logo there. So anyway, little impromptu little episode there about my crockery, my smalls, and I'm just gonna carry on now, give them a little polish while I check out the little Sunday winter sun outside. Have a lovely day.